going on, guys? Pistol Packing Pilot back with another video. Yes, I cannot make this shit up. It's crazy. The European courts have ruled that pilots dying is not an unusual circumstance, and it entitles the passengers to no extra compensation. Stay tuned. Alright guys, Pistol Packing Pilot is back. I don't know how this one slipped past me. I'm referencing several articles that are from the middle of May. This one is from May 11th, 2023. And this article is just, like I said, one of many. Many of them are from Bloomberg and other mainstream news websites that require you to subscribe, and I do not support them. So this is from Airliner Watch. It originates from the courts in Brussels, Belgium. In a recent ruling by the European Union's top court, airlines cannot be exempted from compensating delayed passengers even if the delay is caused by the unexpected death of a co-pilot just before a scheduled flight. The EU Court of Justice declared that such a tragic event does not constitute an extraordinary circumstance warranting exemption. Instead, the court compared it to any unexpected illness that could affect a vital crew member, which is inherent in the normal operations of an airline. Since a 2009 landmark judgment requiring flight delays to be at least 3 hours long for passengers to claim compensation, EU judges have been overwhelmed with cases seeking clarification on when passengers can claim compensation and what circumstances are considered extraordinary enough to exempt the airlines from liabilities. Over the past decade, the court has ruled that bad weather, a bird strike, or a passenger biting someone on the plane are extraordinary enough to grant exemptions, while unannounced strikes by staff causing long delays are not. And now you can add co-pilots, or captains for that matter, dying suddenly, obviously according to the EU courts, are not extraordinary either. The recent dispute involves Portuguese carrier TAP, where the passengers saw compensation after their flight from Stuttgart, Germany to Lisbon, Portugal was canceled due to the sudden death of the co-pilot just 2 hours before the scheduled flight. And this is one that I missed. I've done a bunch of videos, guys, of pilots dying on duty or right before they got to the airport, and flight attendants for that matter as well. And this is one that I did not even cover, because I said in many of these videos, we had at one point 10 deaths over, I think it was a 2 or 3 week period, and this was not even one of them. So like I said, like I predicted earlier, it was much more significant than I even realized. TAP claimed extraordinary circumstances, but the court ruled otherwise, with a flight originating outside TAP's usual base and no immediate replacement staff available. Passengers had to wait for a new crew to be flown in, resulting in a departure more than 10 hours later than planned. So here we are, folks. This is the world we live in. This is our new normal. When you get on a plane, you don't know what the health status is of your pilot. We have to pass physicals.
Hey, talking about physicals, Pistol Packing Pilot, isn't there something new coming down the works for ex-military and current military guys?
So there may be, Mrs. Triple P. I work with another captain. He was a military pilot, and he flew the F-15 as well as the F-117 stealth fighter. And he received a letter from the FAA telling him that his medical certification to fly would be revoked as of July 31st if he did not go for a brand new unscheduled physical without very much reason why. So we do know that military pilots were required to get the bullshit
Kool-Aid.
And I'm not saying that does have something to do with it. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But in any event, I have heard of at least a couple of my fellow pilots getting letters from the FAA referencing their military career and demanding they get an extra unscheduled physical. Take that for what it's worth, guys. I'm not here to make accusations. I'm not here to point the finger. I'm just here to let you know what's happening in and around the aviation world. I certainly hope this is somewhat helpful. And if I ever see one of you on my plane, you will know that your captain is a pureblood. Thanks for watching, guys. I am the Pistol Packing Pilot, and I am out!